inside.
Is that a motherfucking dragon? Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
Or that thing out there?
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures, and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of the witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Hey, buddy. Now it begins. Take care, son. The madness of our curse will chase you while you're in there. But if you don't succumb to it, you may arrive at the other side and engineer. Son, you never asked why we do this. But now, you can uncover whatever you wish. Here is where we find out who we truly are. You never doubted a word I said to you. While you prove yourself a capable engineer, I beg you to doubt all that you encounter. This may be the most important trait an engineer can have. Then I ask you, do you have it?
pun tak iperi saja sila. Kalau.
Không ra là hình và nhịp biểu ca cơ hội.
Apa iya ini tadi dia lain.
The old ones perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves. In their place came new life. And new dangers. I must find a way to stop it. Or it'll get worse and worse. Until it destroys us all. There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world. No depths I won't explore. No secret I won't unlock. No barrier I won't cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Quieting down, don't shed a tear.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and it's talking.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
When statesmen ravage and
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
The ghost of the pirates, the race. They won't be twice hidden by stab one is heavy, it's the other.
We take back what was stolen.
When the birds both fly
And the people call us heroes.
from the day all night.
To others, we are rivals. We are all outlaws. But some of us will become legends.
When birds both fly.
The time draws near. Prepare yourself.
I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong. They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. You understand now? Prove it.
We're deep inside a dark zone. Let's run away quickly, because the infection will kill us. UV flashlight. Very strong, but needs to be aimed.
Come on!
Our stamina level seems to be too low to open it. infection progresses, our biomarker is turning red. Another way to use UV light is the UV flare. It covers a big area.
It is an eternal island of legend. A place of unimaginable beauty. And a growing evil. Where the forces of death and life are in constant conflict. For centuries, many have come in search of its power. Only to fall to its corruption. By the promise of power and immortality, the darkness will claim you.
Get up. See this? Something ain't right.
This is Black Iron to transport ship K-On. You are cleared for landing.
отгреметь первомайский военный парад, как уже полным ходом идет подготовка к праздничному шествию в честь запуска нейросети «Коллектив». Торжественное мероприятие пройдет на Красной площади. В воскресенье, 12 июня, за день до всеобщей полимеризации, который также объявлен праздничным днем. Вместо военной техники по улице пройдут все доступные модели роботов. В небе вместо авиации поднимутся дроны и пульки со специальной пилотажной программой. Парад будет транслироваться по всем теле- и радиоустройствам.
monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. Turn to real life, and the ground's filled up with landmines. We will face it, standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you're slowly alive,
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is an online game, and while you can play solo, co-op buddies can jump in or out at any time. You won't be tethered together either, and if you want to wander off and explore while another player does their own thing, you're free to do so. Welcome to Ganesha City, a dense, vertically built metropolis where the rich live at the top and the poor huddle in shanty towns built into the sides of the city's foundations. It's sprawling and richly detailed, and it's just one small corner of a moon called Soma, itself just a small piece of Beyond Good and Evil 2's gigantic open world. It's also built for aerial exploration, so in addition to your jetpack, you'll have access to a wide selection of flying vehicles. Any vehicle you see can be commandeered and driven, and they can all tune in to Radio Cheetah, a station by space pirates for space pirates. You'll also be able to fully customize your own rides, swapping out modules, wings, engines, equipment, and cosmetic options to tailor your machines to look good and hold their own in a fight. You'll need special equipment or skills to take on larger vessels, but your fighter ships are agile, able to execute barrel rolls, lock onto targets with homing missiles, and dogfight with police if you inadvertently break some city law like flying too close to a major tourist attraction or robbing a bank. And like your weapons, ships can be equipped with augments, enabling you to do things like firing healing missiles at your co-op partners.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it. It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey. In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Felix, you have earned admittance to Olympus. However, there are those here that say you are also worthy of a seat in the inner circle of the Pantheon.
I came here because I want to help the world and its people. If a seat here will help me to do that...
Yeah. Helping others, yada yada. You're super selfless. I get it. Each god will have challenges for you. Crush these initiations like unworthy enemies. Finally, you will undertake a trial of blessing. Earn the blessing of each god and then return. It's time, Phoenix. Prepare yourself and claim your place among us.
Following the destruction of the entire Obligón system, not even the squabbling diplomats of the galactic community could ignore the encroaching darkness.
We humbly accept the emergency powers the Senate has bestowed upon us. Our union shall be consumed by petty feuds no more. As custodians we will lead the charge against this terrible crisis that threatens to end us all. Our differences shall become our strengths. Beginning today, we stand as one.
And so, we rally to the custodians as a beacon of hope. They alone seem to stand between us and utter oblivion. And yet, the brighter the light, the darker the shadow.
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it. Driven by the belief that you can help these troubled spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me. You have no power here, killer.
I doubt you could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
Only those who live through the hunger, cold, and dangers of the wilderness may find a home in these lands. Call it the pride of a northerner. They came with their manners, rules, and ranks. I couldn't care less about the ways of you lowlanders. Up north, we have our own way of doing things.
Maybe he's to blame, maybe he ain't.
Young master, the lands here are cold and barren.
We can starve to death for all I care.
The north is full of dangers, whether you're a prince or a peasant. Whether man or beast, only the strong will survive.
Who cares if we die?
How'd the lowlanders take over an empire?
Look at us. Shamed and hunted.
Backed off! Eli!
Did you hear a word I said? He nearly died out there.
Look off, you. Our leader.
Bites the dust. Tag, you're dead.
Together, we built order out of chaos. Each trial, each tribulation, we have overcome. Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace. We have prevailed thanks to her. Let her ascension serve as proof of our righteousness. It is in her honor that we strive for chorus.
This ends with us.
Prayers and whispers.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
Roger, copy. Eagle Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Secure station. Unknown vessel approaching. Need first contact protocol.
Humanity now stands as partners in the galaxy. Optics of the way. Godspeed.
Is anyone receiving this? We've lost contact.
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirate's arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards.
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see through our guides.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plot the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.